Hi everyone, I'm the Salsa Trader, and in this channel we dance with stocks. Thanks for leaving some tickers in the comment section of my previous video. I'd like to go over them before the market closes in about an hour or so from now. I will be providing my technical perspective on these stocks on hourly or daily timeframes. Please note that I'm not a financial advisor. The content in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, on to today's video. Let's start with the Russell's small cap, IWM. Okay, so as mentioned in the previous video, we are in a rising wedge. And it seems that we broke through the resistance today on average volume. So the volume is not that high, but we're still out of the danger area, which is a very good thing, and we're above the purple 21-day exponential moving average. As long as we stay above 223.50 today, I think we're all good and we have nothing to worry about for next week. Moving on, let's look at some stocks of interest, starting with TSNP, Tesoro Enterprises. Okay, let's move on to the hourly time frame. So it looks like we had a nice healthy leg up with lots of volume and oversold RSI as well. So it's common to see a cool off right after that. Let me use the fib ratio to see if we're still in a bull flag or not. Okay, so we are not. So if the move started to creep up just before 61.8, then the bull flag would have been intact. But since we broke below that, this is most likely going to be choppy sideways action going forward. But we did increase on the volume a bit on the up leg, and we're forming a bull flag on the hourly time frame, bouncing off of the 21 purple EMA. So I am quite bullish for early next week. Let's see what happens with this stock on Monday or Tuesday. Let's move on to the next one. This one is Palantir Technology, ticker symbol PLTR. Okay, let's look at it on a daily. So it's got a nice uptrend, a bit of a correction following the earnings, which was a couple of days ago. The earnings were not that good, hence the sell-off, and I believe this company is going through a lockup expiration period that should end today if I'm not correct. So technically speaking, we are above the purple and the yellow moving averages. The yellow moving average, by the way, is the 50-day simple moving average. And we're using this yellow moving average as a nice base. So I'm expecting this stock to head northbound over the next week to 2 weeks. Okay, let's move on to MMED, which is Mind Medicine. It's a Canadian psychedelics firm. Let's look at it on a daily chart. Okay, so we've got a nice uptrend over here. Quite an exponential move. Looks like we were at $1 the end of October, and we went all the way up to $6 and about 50 cents within a month and a half, which is quite significant. Perhaps they had amazing earnings, not quite, but I guess they're just doing really well. And after that we fell. It's common to see a correction after a very large move, and we've been chopping sideways for the last couple of months. This stock does seem to be in a bullish pennant. It's above the purple and the yellow moving averages, which is quite nice. And it seems to be closer to the upper trend line, which is also another really good thing. This formation is a bull flag, and as long as we stay above, I'd say, the 490 mark and hopefully bust through the resistance over the next couple of days, we should be in a bullish uptrend. We should continue that uptrend. Okay, moving on, let's look at another Canadian company, ticker symbol MTRX. Loop, oh, I think that's the US one. MTRX. Loop Insights. All right, so this seems to be in a falling wedge. If we go to the line chart, you could see that we had a tap over here, a little touch over here, here, and here. So this seems to be in a falling wedge. It's very nicely fitting in this channel. We are below the moving averages, which is a little bit of trouble. But what I like about this falling wedge is the volume is very light and the RSI is significantly cooling down, close to oversold levels. I am expecting this to pop over the next couple of days. I am really expecting this to pop up, and my price target should be around the $3 mark. But I am quite bullish on this one. Moving on, let's look at Fiverr. Fiverr International Limited. So wow, okay, this stock is definitely an interesting one. Very healthy uptrend with lots and lots of minor corrections, stair-stepping upwards. It's really healthy to see that. And the yellow 50-day simple moving average seems to be a great area for this stock, where it tends to touch and bounce back up. We did have an overextended run over here with the RSI over the 70 mark, which is the overbought territory. We had a dark cloud cover candle, this red one over here, but we did form a hammer, which is this candle over here. That is quite bullish. I'm expecting this to go up as well over the next couple of weeks. Next one is HITI, High Tide, another Canadian stock. Looks like it has, it's a penny stock and it hasn't been trading for a while. However, I am quite bullish on it. As you could see, it tagged the 21-day exponential moving average on December 24th, tagged it again on January 14th, tagged it again on February 2nd, and tagged it again yesterday on February 18th. I'm expecting this to go up as well over the next couple of weeks. And they do have earnings coming up on March 1st, so please be careful. I personally would not hold anything over earnings because things can go up or down depending on how the market looks at the earnings. It's quite risky. It's a gamble. I would not hold it over earnings, but otherwise this stock does look quite bullish to me, technically speaking. And the last one for today is Jaguar Health. So this one, let me just fix up my lines a little bit, or maybe we could go to the hourly. There we go. All right. So this one had a very nice run up and then has been moving sideways, choppy sideways action with coiling moving averages for the last 2 months or so, and it finally broke out of this triangle on February 18th, which was yesterday. Let's have a look at the volume. The volume was quite high, so this is a nice break right around the apex of the triangle, and it looks like we're just coming back and retesting the triangle. So I am quite bullish on Jaguar Health as well. Now that it has retested the upper trend line, I'm expecting the price to go up over the next couple of weeks. Thanks for making it to the end of my live stream. If you'd like me to cover a stock in the next video, please leave a comment below with the ticker. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Why? Because it's Friday. Okay, I'm gonna go dance some salsa now. Bye for now. Cheers.